Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are feeding the jar aquariums with some fresh strawberries. They look great, they're beautiful, and stole a few myself. They were delicious. So I'm sure the tanks will respond well. We have fed strawberries to our jar aquariums in the past, and the results were great. So the snails and other animals in here should devour these strawberry slices. I did cut the skin off just to be safe and avoid any pesticide. I rinsed everything thoroughly. But in the past, we've seen our bladder snails react very quickly to food like this. And in this jar, started with samples from our friend Psycho Plant Lady, we have bladder snails which probably have not seen strawberries for many, many generations, I'm guessing. But yeah, they respond in a very unusual way. Check it out. That snail floated all the way up here in search of food. He made contact with the strawberry, and then he rejected it. He started to dive away. This is crazy. I've never seen them reject food like that. Now, they aren't exactly starving. I have been feeding them with cantaloupe and even bits of carrots. So they're very well fed as of late. But still, they should be reacting to this food. Here's another snail. Okay, he's rising up to the surface, up to the food, and he makes contact twice, just like the other one, and then just totally rejects it. This is really strange, you guys. Like, he's floating up here to find food, and then they make contact, and oh no, they're out of there. That's so interesting. I've just never seen that reaction before. And we feed our snails all kinds of stuff. They don't act like that. It's so weird. Yeah. So I'm at a loss for words here, guys. We're going to fast forward a little bit and see if we don't get another interesting shot. Yep, here's one of our aquatic worms going for the strawberry, making contact, and then running away. I don't know what that says about these strawberries or about our jars. Maybe they're just not very hungry, but they are approaching the food and then like rejecting it. So this is a very interesting thing. 36 hours later, the tanks look pretty good. This jar is pretty much unchanged. I expected more of the strawberry to be eaten by now, but even here on fast forward, our snails don't seem to be interested in it. We do have a lot of worm activity in here, and that's a good sign. We love our worms, and they play an important role in our jar aquariums. On the surface of the strawberry, we see quite a bit of movement. There are worms all over the surface, all over the little floating area of the strawberry. I was going to remove it, but yeah, if they're up here eating, then, it's working. Hopefully the snails will take notice and move in as well. I noticed some unusual worms in this project. This tank was originally started with samples from our friend, another YouTube channel. And anytime you get new samples, it comes with the opportunity to find new species for you, for your collection. But these worms, I want to assume it's some kind of planarian. I can't really tell. It has a general planaria shape. But over here, we also have these little guys. And these worms are not very big. And they have 4 dots across their bodies. Like 4 little green dots, it looks like. It's very interesting. And I don't think I've really seen these before. So this is great. We're still discovering new things from what everybody's sending us and stuff. It's wonderful. I am very grateful, and I think it's so cool to work your samples into our projects. But the snails, they're healthy. There's a full-blown bladder snail population in here. They are laying eggs. They are looking for food, but they do not like those strawberries, and that's just so unusual. I don't know what to say. I'm sure there's a reason. It could be something's really wrong with those strawberries, but more likely it's maybe just the taste. Maybe it's like really tart or acidic. But up here at the surface of the water, I noticed something else. There's a giant aquatic worm up here. There's several of them. They're huge, upwards of 4 or 5 inches long, and they're very interested in the strawberry and in that bladder snail as well. But yeah, it looks like we have really crazy, really long worms up here, and that's cool. We have to work them into some more projects. So it seems like we are finding a few new friends in these water samples that came from a friend of ours. And there's a better look at that worm at its head, I assume, over here near the strawberry. I think that's really cool, you guys. And we're going to toss in a little moss. I'm not sure if this moss will survive. We found it in a box behind a building. I have no idea what it was doing there. But yeah, we'll try. Yeah, we'll try it in some water. We'll build a terrarium for it one day. Try it out. It may or may not survive, but it will add a little bit of cover and like an island for those worms above the surface. But that's a good sign. So our worms do enjoy these strawberries, and our snails are skeptical. I have no idea what causes this. I'm sure maybe you guys might know something wrong with strawberries with snails. Something I should know, most likely. But yes, the tank looks good. It is green, and that's fine. I don't mind green water. I think it's kind of fun. And it does seem that we have a new type of planaria and possibly a new type of detritus worm, unknown species. But either way, I had fun. I hope you did too. Thank you for watching. Big thank you to our YouTube members and Patreon supporters. I will see you guys again in the very next video. And you can always find me on the YouTube channel with a whole bunch of stuff. We're called BucketPonds, and we have fun.